Hey, everybody. Welcome to We Coach You Live. Today, we're gearing up to talk about our Chivas Varonil and Femenil, who have two important clashes coming up this weekend. Ready? Let's go. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Latinoamerica, and all you Chiva hermanos and Chiva hermanas around the globe. All you mothers and Mr. Chiva brothers and sisters. Welcome to We Coach You Live. We're transmitting directly from the Perla Tapatía, home to the most glorious of teams, El Club Deportivo Guadalajara. Welcome, everyone, to We Coach You Live. Hey, everybody, how is everyone? Welcome, welcome. This is a special show for you on the verge of Halloween, on the verge of Dia de los Muertos, and we're ready for you. Everybody, welcome. Gabi, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Robert. Happy Halloween Eve, everybody. As you can see, we are glammed up today for this special Halloween episode. Tomorrow is Halloween, so we figured it would be fun to dress up and do something fun for you guys. Hope everybody is doing well. And of course, I see a lot of people in the chat already starting the Chivas conversation. And you know how it works. This is a show that Chivas created, especially in English, for all our Chiva hermanos outside Mexico, not only in the United States, but outside Mexico that speak mostly in English and want to know everything about Chivas, Chivas Femenil, and Tapatio, and everything regarding the Chivaverse. But we can speak English, Spanish, Spanglish, whatever, because we speak Chivas. So hi, everybody, and welcome to We Coach You Live. Alfredo, how are you, my friend?
Hi, Gabi. Hi, Robert. Hi, Chiva Hermanos. Very excited to be here with you guys, as you guys said, on this special Halloween / Dia de los Muertos episode. There's plenty of themes to talk about. We have, as Robert said, Chivas Varonil, Chivas Femenil, and I would like to make the best of the occasion to invite the Chiva Hermanos to join the conversation, to send a WhatsApp to the number that will shortly appear on screen. It is right now plus 52 133 26 67 241 plus 52 133 26 67 241. Send us a DM. It's Chivas on WhatsApp. You will find it, and let us know what you think. If you'd like to request to be on the show, there is a chance, there is a possibility. We had Curtis Williams here last week, who is watching us, by the way, and he's already commenting on the comment section. Hello to all the Chiva hermanos who are watching us: Juan Carvajal, Mateo Zúñiga, Adolfo Sousa, Chivas TV, Francisco Fraga, who's watching us from San Diego, and he says, Arriba las Chivas, Victor Ayala Perez, and Alex Paulino. Hello, everyone. Very happy to be here with you guys. Very happy to have you, and very excited to explore the Chivaverse for the next hour.
Gabi, you have another message for our super Chiva community.
I have another message, another invitation. So everybody, if you want to join the community, las comunidades or the communities of Chivas on social media, be sure to download WhatsApp and Telegram and search Chivas, and you can join las comunidades and you can participate for Experiencias Rojiblancas, which is an incredible tour field, and you can watch the players warm up before every single game, and you can be eligible to win tickets and much more. So please log into your WhatsApp or Telegram app and search Chivas and join las comunidades.
Definitely. There's so much out there, my friends. Chivas, as we said, we are at the forefront. We are at the vanguard of communication with you guys, with our fans. Okay. Exactly. So don't miss out on any opportunities. There are, like Gabi was saying, there are opportunities for tickets. There are opportunities to take the tour. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, anyone who's been able to tune in with us, you guys will see that there's always opportunities to be able to come and participate in the Chiva vibe. And if you do, there might be an opportunity for a win-win situation. No, you might get something in return. So please, people, please come and join us. And like Alfredo invited, Come, Curtis. We had not seen him face to face in 2 years. It was such a lovely surprise. And it's really a different experience when you come and join us. So, guys, please don't be shy, man. We bite. I mean, we don't bite.
Well, on
It is.
Halloween Eve, I don't know, but
Yes.
we normally
There
don't.
could be possibilities.
Right.
There could be possibilities. All right, my people, you know what time it is. And it's the time to talk about our MVP for the week, our choices. So, drum roll, please. All right, we're here. We're ready, guys. Gabby, who is your MVP, please? And tell us why.
Okay, so my weekly MVP. This was particularly a hard one. I had not a very clear choice from the get go, but I managed to like nerd it out and study the game and be able to figure it out. So remember, Chivas Femenil had fecha FIFA, so they were not eligible for this one. And my choice this week was Nene Beltran because he's being doing as captain lately in Chivas, and he is a natural leader, even though he's like super young, but he is a natural leader. He is a leader also in the midfield, and he is the man that you need when you need him, right? So he is the one that is like on everybody, and it's like supervising everything, and it's running up and down the field in every single play. And at sometimes he is even a very important factor for the winning situation in the game. So this week in particular, we know what happened. However, I still think that Nene was a very important and an incredible piece player, and of course our captain at the moment. So my weekly MVP choice this time is going to be Fernando Nene Beltran.
Agreed, agreed. I've seen a different Nene the last 3 games. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, more responsible, more about, yeah, give it to me. I'll do it. I'll take advantage of it. So, yes, definitely. Good choice, Gabby.
Good choice.
Alfredo, who did you get, buddy?
So I chose Rubén El Oso Gonzalez. I think that he is definitely having a solid season. He's going to be very important for what's left for the 3 regular season matches that we still have to play. I think that also is that guy who interrupts the game of the opponent, who interrupts the play of the opponent. He is a leader defensively speaking, and the midfield, the defensive work wouldn't be the same without him. So for me, it's Rubén Fernando El Oso Gonzalez.
Yeah, another Oso believer. You know me, I love that guy. He's really, 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 really good. And I think that Ortega is doing the old adage, right? Construye tu equipo desde la defensiva para arriba.
Right.
Our defense is solid, and Oso is definitely a super important part of it. Yeah, I love Oso. But I'm going to go
Who's
with
yours?
Yeah. I'm going to go with the youth because I once had a coach. I used to play field hockey. And my coach, Mr. Symington, would tell us, shoot 10 times, 1 will go in. And Yael right now, he's actually se puso la casaca. He's really, really trying to make the difference. Yes, sometimes he makes a mistake in that last touch, or he gives 2 great passes, or he just sinks it into the net. I love Yael's trying. He's really, really, really trying. And I think that for his youth, it would not be expected. Yeah. And I think that what he's doing is something that we would expect from a much older player. So for me, Yael is still, yes, for me, the MVP of this week.
Yeah, he's totally a guy who doesn't feel the pressure. He since the first time he came in, I saw like he just wants to score. So there we go. There we have it. And the other day he also assisted a goal. So I think Yael also is a great guy. It's gonna be tight today. It's gonna be
I
tight.
think it is.
Yes, and
This
and
one's
there we
going to be
go.
hard.
Yeah, the poll's already live here on our YouTube channel. So please vote. Let us know. For the last few times, we've had over 100 votes, and
Thank you.
it's magnificent. To have such a high participation. It's so good to see the high turnaround.
Thank you guys out there. Like we said, this is for you. And the more you participate, the more things we'll be able to come up with. MVP is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You can expect a lot more from us in the future, hopefully. But MVP is the first one. All right, guys. Ya saben, it's time to move on. But first, who's in the chat, Alfredo? Who's out there looking at us already?
So we have Carlos Cano, who says that he'll be visiting Mexico for 2 months and he's hoping to catch his first Chivas game. Let us know which 2 months, because the season will come to an end pretty soon. So, and also let us know if you're in Guadalajara. So we might have some surprises, as you already saw with other Chivermanos who tune in. We go to those are the perks. We have Alex Paulino, who says, "Hola amigos Chivas." We have Felix Gonzalez, who says, "Arriba las Chivas." We have also Adolfo Souza. We have Natalie Delgadillo. We have Brandos de la Torre. He says that he's ready to listen to all the news of Chivas in English. Victor Fernandez, Abraham Nieto, Marilu, Pepe, and all everyone who's watching us. Hello, guys, and very pleased to have you here on the chat. And
yes, thanks. Yeah. Marilu, we missed her last week.
And she missed Curtis being on the show, Marilu.
Yeah, she did.
Exactly. Marilu needs to come and visit us.
I
know, yes.
So, yeah,
but it's time for her to come back.
Yeah. To come back. Can I say something?
We miss you.
Can I say something?
Please do.
Can I say something? So, Pepe sipped. I don't know if I'm seeing well his username. I just want to mention this because I think you came late to the chat, and I'm going to say this in English y en español para que todos nos podamos entender. Okay, so this is a show in English that Chivas creates for all our Chiva hermanos that speak mostly in English, because as you know, Chivas is huge and Chivas is everywhere. So this is just normal, right? To have English as a second option for all our Chiva hermanos that are watching. So, again, Pepe, este es un programa especial que crea Chivas y que, por cierto, tenemos 2 años al aire para todos nuestros Chiva hermanos y Chiva hermanas que viven fuera de México y que hablan mayormente en inglés. Sabemos que hay más de 5 millones de Chiva hermanos solamente en Estados Unidos y en todo el mundo. Y hablan más que nada en inglés. Entonces, este contenido es especialmente para ellos, pero para todos. Entonces, no somos un equipo de la MLS, claro, of course we're not, pero Chivas se expande y abre el panorama haciendo contenido en inglés para todos y para todas. Así que bienvenido, welcome.
Yes, Mr. Seed, you are welcome. And don't be a misogynist, dude. What is that? Come on. What if there was a guy, yeah? You like PSG, let's say, all right? And not you, but you, Mr. Seed. And you want to watch the game, and it's only in French. You're missing out, right? You're missing out. There are a lot of people out there who do not speak Spanish. So welcome them too, man. They all want to be part of this glorious activity. But look, man, if you need me to translate something, I'll do it for you, because I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay, be part of the Chiva experience, please, okay? Estás bienvenido. No te vayas. Si no entiendes algo, dinos y te lo traducimos con gusto.
And come on, we have to be on top of the game, right? Like Manchester City, Chelsea, every single team out there has their original language social media and has a Spanish version of it, right? So it's just natural, Pepe. Pero insisto, bienvenido. Y quédate si quieres aprender inglés también. Hey.
Yeah, we love you. Come and share. Come and share with us. But now we need to talk about Chivas Varonil, my friends. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So, my friends, Chivas Necaxa. So, what's going on there? What's happening? How did we see the match? It was very rough. We should have won that game.
Wait a second.
Is it Puebla?
Puebla.
Oh, Puebla, perdón. I was thinking Chivas
I was
Necaxa.
like,
because we're going to watch the B-roll.
Yeah,
Yes, Puebla.
We're starting with Necaxa and then we're speaking about
Sorry, that's my notes. Yes, so how did you guys see the match?
Well, against Necaxa,
what's your impression?
Against Necaxa, we came back. But we already spoke about it last show, I guess, because we won the day before. Against Puebla, well, we gotta say that Puebla is always a tough visit. It's been like that over the last, let's say, 3 or 4 years. It's never easy to go to Cuauhtemoc, despite the amount of Chivermanos that all usually attend and support. 2-0
Was close.
loss. Yeah, and you said that we should have won it, Robert.
Yes.
We had more occasions.
I feel that we should have won it. Yes, we had more occasions in the sense that they could have been, if we have sunk the ball, yeah, which is what all the opportunities that we have, we were not able to put the ball in the net, you know, but we dominated the match. I think we had by halftime 60% of possession, something like that. So just by numbers, I feel that we should have come at least with the tie. Yeah. And we had spoken about that. And again, right? The weaker team somehow flips the pancake on us. Yeah.
And it's
But
something that it we haven't seen in a while. Fortunately, at least in the last two games before this one, we were like in la zona, like getting there, getting closer,
yes,
attempting this and that, and Puebla
one.
had won, and so that is like it adds up to the frustration of, man, like we had it. And if you remember what we were talking about in the last show,
Right.
we always we never like take anything for granted or any result for granted, but we were like, okay, we got this, like this is a winnable game. It should be a winnable game. Again, Puebla, I don't think Puebla has any possibilities anymore. I don't remember the positions in the table. But as with Pachuca, like with Pachuca came in hard and we
Yeah.
managed to get that victory. And it was a very important victory. And again, in the paper, Pachuca was not that relevant anymore because they had like really nothing to lose. But on this one, it was like, okay, so there are 4 games left. So we need this and this and this and this to be able to at least secure the play in position. And this game in particular, because we were talking about 2 games, 2 of the toughest games of the end of the season, which are Pumas, which is coming up very
Right.
soon, and San Luis are coming. So we needed to get at least these 3 points against Puebla, so we can be in a much comfortable position against Pumas.
Exactly.
So right now it's like, oh my gosh, like it's not the best scenario. I mean, we can talk about numbers and what is going to happen and what could happen and what we need to be able to be up there. But this one was particularly frustrating because of that.
Right.
And we were expecting the 9 points. No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
we were expecting the 9 points. I would have really signed off with 1 point coming from Puebla, just because of how it's set up at the end. I think we deserved that point. But I did not see a displacent Chivas against Puebla. I mean, they were really trying, and it was not like when we see that they had gotten cocky, let's say, against this team. It was just bad luck, man.
Yeah.
And this time it's just truly, truly, truly bad luck.
Mhm.
But let's talk about the future. Let's talk about what's going to happen on Saturday. ¿Cómo ven
Here we go.
a estos Pumas? Alfredo, what's going to happen with Pumas, Chivas
Yeah,
on Saturday?
we have a better Pumas. Let's say from one in a year, from the latest year, we've had. We're probably witnessing the best Pumas over the last 5 years or so.
Okay.
A good team, a team who, let's say, it's their second or third tournament, already fighting for the top spots. They definitely got out of the crisis that they were going through about 2 years ago. Having said that, when Pumas visits Estadio Akron, they usually go through a nightmare. They usually go through what's an auténtica noche de brujas for the felines. Whenever they visit Estadio Akron or Guadalajara, there are a few facts that speak about the strong, very, very strong Chiva dominance over the felines playing at home. Guys, since the short tournaments were installed in Mexican football back in the 96-97 season, we've faced them in Guadalajara on 34 occasions, and they've only won once. We've won 17 of those matches, and we've tied 14, and we've only lost once, which is magnificent. And also, they're the last six visits, their last six visits to the Akron have sealed that Chivas win. We've scored 16 goals against them and received only five in their last six visits. So I'm expectant to have a good Chivas team. We've been strong at the Akron lately, usually. So I'm expecting Chivas to win it.
Okay,
That's my
that sounds solid.
yeah,
Statistics are just numbers, right? But they do
right.
weigh heavily. I remember when Chivas lost at the Akron. I don't remember how many years that Pumas had not been able. I think it was like 10 years that Pumas had not been able to win
Oh yeah,
at the Akron.
at
It
the
must
Akron.
have been the 10 years. Yes,
Oh
it
yeah,
must have been.
they've
And
only
I
won.
remember that match.
They've only won once one of their last 34 visits
Right.
to Guadalajara. That's
Right.
including
So
the
it had to
matches
have
in
been those
Jalisco.
10 years.
Yeah,
Gabi, ¿tú qué esperas?
I again, I am aware that Pumas is only 3 or 4 points above us at the moment in
Mhm.
the general table. It's not that bad. However, we've seen Pumas so far in the season and in these last games, and they are a tough opponent at the moment, and they have momentum. And again, at the end of the season, I always say that if you have that good momentum, if you have that good emotional state overall, it works, like, and it shows. And right
Sure.
now, Pumas has a very good state of mind, and Chivas has to aim for the win. There is no other choice at the moment. We have just 3 games left. We have to keep scoring. We have to keep adding to the table. And at this point, I remember a friend says, like, you know what? I don't care. I just want to win. Like, I don't care if it's, I don't care if it's good soccer.
Yeah.
Well, soccer, I'm sorry, football. I don't care if it's a good game. I don't care if it's like flawless or spectacular. I just want to win. And at this point, if you want to aspire to liguilla, to play in, and all that good stuff that we are so used to, and that Chivas should be regardless, we have to try and at least be more competitive against Pumas, because it wasn't like that with Puebla. And I'm sorry to say that. And it was, again, it's frustrating because you see everybody doing their job, everybody doing, or the midfield. We were talking about Nene, we were talking about Oso, we were talking about the great game Yael had against Necaxa, but then against Puebla, it was like, oh my God, what's happening?
What's going
So
on?
they have to keep the momentum, that winning streak, that we were like, okay, we have a crazy week of 3 games, like consecutive games, Pachuca, Necaxa, and Puebla. Okay, it's doable. It's winnable. We can attempt to win 9 points so we can be in a more comfortable position to face Pumas. And right now we're like, okay, so we have to keep working. We have to keep working. So silver lining, we have, again, we have Kate Cowboys back. Like, all the players that were injured are coming back. So that's good news. And that should be good news going forward. I guess we are seeing again Guti. We already saw Pavel Perez come in. We have, hopefully, I don't know, but Piojo should be back soon. Javier Hernandez is already training Al Parejo with the first team. So again, there's hope. We just have to stay in the zone.
Yep. Consistency. They're not constant.
right.
And I think that's one thing that is a hallmark for all the great teams.
Yeah, no,
If you look at Pep City, they all you could watch a match on Saturday, this Saturday, and see it in another month,
Pep City.
and it's the same city. You know,
right. Oh
it's
yeah,
the
over
same.
the years.
Yes, it hasn't changed. Or if you look at Barca or whatever, all of the big teams, when they have these good streaks, is because they've been able to assimilate, right, what they have been planning, and they put it on the pitch, notwithstanding who's in front of them. So
Exactly.
that's something that we need to acquire. I think we're starting to get it. Remember, we've had a couple things, and a lot of people were upset about the Puebla game. But if we really look at it, guys, we had 6 of 9 points. All right, that's pretty good. And talking about addressing the Pumas issue, and this is a little bit controversial. This is for both of you. Okay, this is for both of you. Who wants to answer this question? I think that Pumas uh, streak has been very, how can I say, has been very circumstantial. I've watched the Pumas games, and I have not seen a different Pumas from last year. I
Uh-huh.
personally have not seen a different Pumas. I saw them against Cruz Azul on
They lost against Cruz Azul. Yeah,
crush.
Was
They didn't do
they were crushed, and they tied with Monterrey the week after. So
yes,
the week
yes,
before.
exactly.
So
And they tied against Monterrey.
yeah.
So again,
I think
consistency.
yeah, I think they started strong the season,
Yeah.
but right now, like I think San Luis and Pumas are the only ones that we are the ones we're facing that are above of Chivas in the general table. But it's just by 3 points, I think. And
Yeah, and this could be it. This could be
this
the one.
could be it. Yeah, this could be it.
And remember, if we win all our games, then we're in.
Yeah.
We're already in. Okay. And that's it. The thing, again, this is scary because it's all in our hands again.
Oh.
And that's when we go, right?
You
It's
know,
all in our hands. Okay.
it
Let's
is.
go to the chat. Chat people. What's going to be the score? Are we going to win against Pumas? What are the possibilities? Anyone who has been watching them, have you been able to see some sort of destello that they're really going to run us over? I really don't think so. I think we're going to win. Me personally think we're going to win. And plus is Dia de los Muertos, right? Coming up on it. And just as an aside, anybody who's coming to the stadium on that day, we're going to have an altar. Okay, there's going to be an altar de muertos. You could bring your picture of our Chiva hermanos who are no longer with us.
Yes.
I think that there's a link for you to send the pictures.
Yes.
So take a look at our social media. Somewhere there are the rules for what you have to do. Okay, and that's going to be something incredible. I don't think we've ever done something like that here at the Akron.
No, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. The initiative is called Soy Chiva hasta los huesos, and it's an homenaje to our eternal rojiblancos. The initiative, as I said, is called Chiva hasta los huesos, and you have all the indications in our website, chivasdecorazon.com.mx. There's an article that explains the dynamic. So what you gotta do is that you gotta submit the picture and some information, basic information about your chivermano who is no longer with us. Could be a relative, a friend, or whoever that you remember as a fervent and passionate chivermano. There's a link in the article at our website that you just gotta fill out a form, submit the picture, horizontal picture that gets to capture his legacy and his essence, preferably with a Chivas jersey. And the last day to submit it is on Friday at 1 p.m. Central Mexican time, Friday, 2 p.m. Central Time of the United States. Even if you're not going to attend the match, the picture of your Chivermano who's no longer with us could be projected at that altar that's going to be at the entrance of Estadio Akron on Saturday night against Pumas. So beautiful initiative.
Yes, and be part of history because, like I said, we haven't done it. The first time we do it is historic. It's historic. Okay, well, we also are getting in the mood for Dia de los Muertos, and my partners and I have written some calaveras. Yes, in English, okay? In English for our MVPs. So, Gabi, it's your turn. You get to read your calavera.
Let me get my notes because
for
I have
Nene
right
Beltran.
Let me get my notes because I have it right here. Okay, Nene Beltran. Oh my God, where is it? Oh my God, Nene Beltran. Okay, here we go. On the field, Nene shines in his Chivas jersey, but the Catrina awaits him with her joy so haughty. The ball rolls in life, goals were never forget. Death does not extinguish the game. His spirit will always win. Flowers and candles glow. On his altar with great color, we remember his magic on the field. With love and with fervor. Nene, in heaven he plays, with friends, with passion. Chivas always in our hearts. Long live the tradition. And this is for Nene Beltran.
Bravo, bravo.
Es por Nene Beltran.
Nene Beltran. Okay, you got the Oso, man. It's your turn.
Yeah, it's me. So I have one for Rubén El Oso Gonzalez. It's Oso Gonzalez on the pitch. With his strength and great courage, La Catrina says to him, "Come, your legacy is pure love." With the red and white jersey, defending until the end, the goal that is never forgotten. His spirit is immortal. The flowers on his altar shine, remembering his great passion. Chivas always in our hearts. Let's celebrate their tradition.
Oh, you got poets here. Mine is for Yael. So let's see. In the land of the living, Yael has come to dance. With his contagious laughter, he comes to cheer us up. Chivas on his side with passion and fervor, celebrating life and eternal love. Skeletons follow him with wide-brimmed hats. They toast in his honor. The party doesn't let up. Amidst cempasúchil blossoms, his spirit shines. Yael, our star, always surprises us. When the night comes and the moon is high, at the altar they wait for him, with his soul held high. Memories float, sweet and far away. Yael Padilla Chivas in our hearts.
There we go.
There we go. That
All
is
of them
nice.
canteranos.
Canteranos. Actually, 3 canteranos. That's
Yeah.
something we haven't mentioned.
Exactly.
3 Mexican canteranos from Chivas. And, well, there you go. There you go. So what do you guys think? What's
Good.
going on? Are we poets? Can we change our jobs?
You are the poet, my friend.
Let's ask the chat. Should we change our work, my friends? Or no? Shall we keep it?
Should we read them in Spanish?
I think we... Do you want to read them in Spanish? They
Can
sound
we
better
read them in Spanish, like quickly?
Do you
Yeah.
guys have them?
Okay,
Why not?
let's like switch to Spanish.
right.
Ok, chiva hermanos, ahora vamos a leer las calaveritas en español. A mí me tocó Nene Beltrán. Dice, calavera de Nene Beltrán. En la cancha brilla Nene con su camiseta de Chivas, pero la Catrina lo espera con su alegría tan altiva. El balón rueda en la vida, goles que nunca olvidamos. La muerte no apaga el juego, su espíritu siempre ganamos. Las flores y las velas brillan en su altar de gran color. Recordamos su magia en el campo con amor y mucho fervor. Nene en el cielo juega, con amigos de su pasión. Chivas siempre en el corazón, que viva la tradición.
Ooh, well read. I think it sounded better in Spanish, no?
I think
It's
so.
because
Sounded cool.
calaveras are in Spanish. Do you want to read yours, Alfredo?
Yeah, sure. So, calavera de Rubén Fernando El Oso González. Oso González en la cancha, con su fuerza y su gran valor. La Catrina le dice, ven, tu legado es puro amor. Con la camiseta rojiblanca, defendiendo hasta el final. El gol que nunca se olvida, su espíritu es inmortal. Las flores en su altar brillan, recordando su gran pasión. Chivas siempre en el corazón. Celebremos su tradición.
Very good. Yes, they sound so much better in Spanish. So
Your
much better. All right, I'm going to try to read this one in Spanish. Okay. En la tierra de los vivos, Yael va a danzar. Con su risa contagiosa, nos viene a alegrar. Chivas a su lado, con pasión y fervor, celebrando la vida en eterno amor. Los esqueletos los siguen con sombreros de ala. brindan en su honor. La fiesta no se cala. Entre flores de cempasúchil su espíritu brilla, y a él, nuestra estrella, siempre nos maravilla. Cuando llega la noche y la luna está alta, en el altar la esperan con su alma tan alta. Los recuerdos flotan, dulces y lejanos, y a él Padilla Chivas en nuestros corazones humanos. Y a él. I hope our poems bring us luck. No?
Yeah.
Let's bring that luck home.
Hopefully
All right,
the
guys.
luck lasts the entire November. That'll be cool.
Oof.
Best month to have luck besides May.
If we do, then I'll see you guys here at the final.
Ooh.
Oh,
Right?
for sure.
I'm already craving
Again?
a torta ahogada. Oh
Oof.
yeah.
Did you really like the tortas?
I need
Where
to
did you
get a
go?
tejuino.
Yeah. I went to Los Rubalcaba.
Los Rubalcaba. You have to try Enrique el Viejo.
Okay.
Look
Next
for him
time.
next time. Because delish, my friends. Delish. So let's see, what's the work week going to be like for Chivas? They're going to be working at Verde Valle this
Yes.
week. Okay. Everything is, I'm not sure, behind closed doors. I'm sure we'll have a press conference before, and everything is going to be set up, and we're going to be able to come back. All right. Now we were talking about Oso. Let's listen to what Oso had to say, because he was in a press conference earlier this week. Let's
Yes.
check it
I
out.
think it was today actually. Yeah.
It was earlier today, yeah.
Earlier today.
Diferente. Es algo que, como lo comentaba, eres el Pumas del siguiente partido, tienes estas estadísticas, pero creo que tenemos que esperar lo mejor de ellos. También como nosotros sabemos que estamos jugando para estar en lo de los puestos, ellos también lo saben y creo que tienen esa mentalidad y nosotros tenemos que tener la mentalidad para salir. Al final también, pues la gente, los chivarmanos, todos los que nos ayudan a estar aquí en casa, pues es parte también de eso que nos ayuda. Tenemos que estar con toda la disposición para seguir adelante. Al final nosotros no somos quien evalúa el que sigue el entrenador, pero pues nosotros el que esté estamos con toda la disposición. Y lo que me dices de Javier, creo que él siempre nos ha dado las palabras indicadas, nos ha apoyado, ha estado con nosotros. Sé que a lo mejor todos lo quisiéramos ver más en campo, pero también tiene su rol cuando le toca y es lo que nos ha ayudado también. Sabemos todo lo que ha hecho Javier, toda la historia que ha hecho, dónde ha jugado, y el que esté acá con nosotros, para muchos es como un sueño haberlo visto jugar y que esté con nosotros, que nos dé las palabras que nos dé por todo lo que pasó, es muy fundamental para nosotros y que siga, claro, o sea, por mí que estuviera todo el tiempo acá con nosotros. Chivas es su casa, siempre fue su casa y nosotros también estamos por ayudarle. Es un partido importante, como dicen, podemos escalar puntos, podemos escalar posiciones y creo que es algo que nos ayudaría mucho, ¿no? Creo que siempre los chivermanos están presentes, siempre nos ayudan en eso, siempre están con toda la disposición de hablar, de apoyar y lo notamos mucho.
There we go.
Wise words. Wise words. What are your impressions, guys? Gabi, what do you think about what
Well,
Oso said?
my highlight is that how much they acknowledge Javier and what his leadership and his presence means for the entire team. So, I mean, we as Chiva Hermanos, as fans, we know who Javier Hernandez is, right? And what he did and what he still is doing, even though he's not playing at the moment, unfortunately. But if he is doing something, is doing the, how do you say it? El trabajo de vestidor. Like,
right,
trying to keep every single piece together, at peace, keeping the group united. So I think they're very focused on that at the moment, and it's been dark times recently for Chivas, and they were like kind of confused, and they did not have very clear situations about certain things. But I think them being together and being united and being a team and being like a unit is very important. And I really appreciate so much, because of course we don't know what's going on inside the locker room, right? We don't know much of that other than what we see in the training sessions. But the presence of Javier Hernandez, how important it is, and what it means to every single player at the moment. And it's not just also, if you ask any of the other players, that they would completely agree of what it means to have him as a mentor, if you will.
And how we saw everybody in the Chiva Nation appreciates Javier, I think. And the people who are naysayers, they don't understand what he represents to Chivas. It's like if we had one of our campeonísimos here. I remember when I went to the Akron and Chava Reyes, it was Pumas. It was a game against Pumas. Chava Reyes made a change in the first minute, but he played his last game fully clothed in the Chivas uniform at Jalisco. Can you imagine the excitement, the emotion of seeing Chava Reyes on the pitch? Even though, and he was an elderly person at that time, he couldn't play. But just to see a campeonísimo, all right? Javier, that's what he brings to the team. Would I like to see him on the pitch? Would I like to see him making goals? Of course I would. Of course I would. But we understand. At least I do. Other people may not. And I think that's really the difference between the people who really understand who Javier Hernandez is for the team and those who do not. Yeah, because it's easy to talk badly about a person when he's down. What would they be saying right now if he had been scoring goals?
They will
If he
find
was
something.
constantly on the pitch.
They will
right?
find something to say.
Of course.
Oh, they would. They would.
Of course.
Oh, they
His
always
hair.
have something to say.
It'll be his hair, or he
Yeah.
didn't say hi, or you know what I'm saying?
Or his
This
way
is
of
one of the
celebrating
guys
goals.
that goes out of his way to greet the Chivermanos, who goes out of his way to help his compañeros. So
Yeah.
I agree with Oso. I'm just like, the other day we were in his presence. I was like, oh, Javier, I want to talk to you. Right? We had to be
Oh,
cool about
guy.
it. We had to be
Cool
cool
guy.
about it. Right? Anyway, let's talk about the present. Gabi, what are the next 3 matches for Chivas?
What are the last 3 matches of regular season for Chivas? So we have week 15, 16, and 17. And the next one is this Saturday, November 2nd, Dia de Muertos, Chivas against Pumas. And you can watch at 7 p.m. Mexico time. If you are in other time zones, you do the math. You know how it works. On week 16, we are facing Santos in La Comarca Lagunera on Tuesday, November 5th. And the last match of the regular season is against San Luis, Saturday, November 9th, week 17. And again, there you go. You have the time frames right there. If you're in a different time zone, you know. So yeah, important matches coming up ahead where we need the most points we can achieve to be able to play in. I don't know if we can make it to Liguilla Directa, Alfredo. Do you know if we win like the
No,
next?
I think that we could. It's still 9
And everybody
points.
loses, right? Or how?
It's
If we're
still
over
9
30
points left.
It's 9 points.
Yeah.
Oh, production is like, yes, we can if we win 3.
No, yeah. For how tight Liga MX is, the 9 points it's a lot. It's still a lot to dispute.
It's a lot. So
What
it's
sucks is that
San Luis.
I don't know who plans the season, but another 3 games in a week?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, no.
Come on,
They
my
want-
friends, that's
they
for
want
me.
to
It's going to
jumble
be the
everything.
rough part. No?
No, yeah.
The good thing about this, though, is that, again, there is not much of a difference between the standings and us. Like
Right.
Pumas is just 3 points above us,
That's
and San Luis is just 1.
Yeah.
And Santos is like way down. And so it's possible
Mhm.
if we've if we got that win against Puebla right now, we would be like, okay, we are okay. We don't take anything for granted. Again, we don't say
Mhm.
like, hey, yeah, we're cocky. No, we're not. But it would have been a different position facing Pumas right now because Pumas lost like
Right.
us.
And
And it's the two of us, and Pumas still wants to make it to the top 4.
right,
So yeah.
Oh, totally.
they're going to
And
give it their all.
we have a better goal difference than Pumas, so we
Yeah.
will surpass them if we beat them.
I think our defense is going to be for the 3 games. Okay, our defense is going to be the difference for the 3 matches.
Oh, and also remember that Diva is also training. It's back in training.
Oh, there we go.
Diva could be back. So slowly but surely. I mean, I don't like it that it's right at the end of the season,
But it's good too.
yeah,
It's good
Because we're getting back all our players, you know.
we're
for the
we're
players.
potentially having the healthiest team right now at the end of the season. So
And playing well, I think. You know, I'm not just talking on the top of my head. They're playing well. Alfredo, where can we watch the match, my friend?
So this is Saturday, November the 2nd. The match is going to be on the screen of Prime Video if you're in Mexico, and Telemundo if you're in the United States. Kickoff is set at 5 past 7 p.m. Central Mexican time, 5 past 8 p.m. Central Time of the United States. Prime Video in Mexico and Telemundo in the United States. Take note. Beautiful weather, beautiful time for this match. I just really like it when it's Saturday night matches. Now fall weather for many of the Chivas up in the United States, and only 3 matches left to play. And Chivas gotta play with that we have a lot to gain and very little to lose because we're already 5 points ahead of the 11th, which is the last spot that doesn't make it to the playoffs. So we have at least that pretty much secured. So we gotta play relaxed but focused that there's still plenty to play for. Liga Directa is right there. It's at sight.
It's plenty to win. Plenty to win. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to move on because we're running out of time. Our calaveras, our beautiful reading took a little bit out. And we're going to talk about Chivas Femenil. Yes, they have been on a break. But Gabi, what's next for Chivas Femenil, please?
okay, so remember there was a fecha FIFA, and we had Blanca and Celeste going to the women's Mexican national team, but they're back and they will be playing. I don't know if you can. Well, we're going to talk about where and when to watch, but yeah, it's the last game of the regular season finally for Chivas Femenil, the last stretch for our Chingonas. And we have a couple of scenarios that could happen in order for us to qualify. Remember, we don't have play-ins in Femenil. We, the top teams are going directly to Liguilla. So Chivas Femenil still has a big possibility to make this happen. Of course, if they win, they are practically in. If they tie, they depend on other results and other games that are going to be played on this last season. So that's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. And if we lose, we still have a chance, but it's like small. It's very fair. So we are aiming to win. We are playing against Santos Femenil on the last week again of the regular season. And I hope we can make it happen. We have, again, a very healthy roster, I think. We don't have a lot of injuries at the moment. By the way, a huge shout out and all our love to Valentina de la Mora, who had an injury and went into surgery. And I hope she has the speediest of recoveries and she will be back soon con el Rebaño Femenil. But it's the last stretch for our Chingonas. We have to make it happen. Again, we are in a position where it's up to us, right? So the last decision or the last stretch or the last esfuerzo, it's up to us. And it's in our hands of our Chingonas to be able to win against Santos. And hope that I think the other 2 contenders are Atlas and Juarez, if I'm not mistaken, that could possibly be above us in the general table. I hope that is not the case. Again, if Chivas managed to win against Santos Femenil, that should not be a problem. So we are aiming for that win in the last week of Chivas Femenil's regular season. So, what do you guys think is going to happen?
What do you think? I was going to ask you, how do you see Santos?
Santos.
I haven't watched Santos Femenil, so I'm not too sure. But Chivas has done well against them in the past, of course.
Yeah. No,
I'm more worried about the other teams.
What other teams? Like the other two that were
The other two contenders, Atlas and
Atlas I think
Juarez.
it's Atlas y Xolas. Oh
No,
no, Juarez.
Juarez.
Santos is already at the bottom. You know, they're
Santos, yeah,
first
Santos,
to
I think,
last.
yeah.
Only 8
So we're going to
points.
win this game, right?
And remember what happened last season against Santos, right? The 10-2, like that crazy,
Yeah.
crazy score where Licha actually scored 5 times. So yeah, Santos, again, we have like a similar situation as Varonil right now with Femenil. I mean, with the game against Pachuca and Puebla right now with Femenil, because it's in our hands. Again, Santos has absolutely no possibility to make it to Liguilla. Santos Femenil, unfortunately, but fortunately for us, if we manage to get that win, Chivas could very much likely be playing in Liguilla very soon.
So we need the win, basically.
We need the win. Yeah.
We need the win. There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
So the match is Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Here at the
Yes. Match is
Akron.
Sunday.
Yeah. Where can we watch this match?
Where can we watch it?
Producción. Alfredo, will you do us the favor?
Yes. There we go. So this is Sunday, November the 3rd, the last regular season match of Chivas Femenil. We're one win away from sealing the Liguilla access, and we're speaking about a 7 p.m. kickoff Central Mexican time. And then in Mexico, it will be on the screen of Chivas TV, the most red and white signal of them all. And in the United States, it's going to be on Telemundo, because remember that La Casa de las Chivas for the home games in the United States is Telemundo. So there we go, Chivas Femenil against Santos Laguna on Sunday.
Cool. Gabi, are you going to be on the preview for that one?
There at the moment there are no previas for feminine games.
Femenil.
Okay.
For feminine games, but it's in the works. Actually, spoiler.
Oh, is it?
Spoiler alert.
It's in the
Nice.
works. So yeah, I don't know if it's happening soon. For Varonil, if you mean Varonil, I don't know either. Production. Do we have any news about
Anyone?
that? I don't know.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I don't know. We shall see.
Okay, I'll tune in. Well, actually, I won't tune in because I'm going to be here at the stadium.
Oh,
On Sunday? Oh, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Sunday, I'm not sure.
against Pumas, that's going to be a good game, my friend.
It is going to be lovely.
Just be careful.
We're all planning. Okay, guys. All right. We need to talk about Tapatio too.
Yes.
All right, Alfredo, what can you tell us about Tapatio? What's going on?
So El Tapatio, first of all, if you haven't seen my video about the history of El Tapatio that began in the 1970s, please
Great
watch it.
video.
It's right here on the Chivas YouTube channel after this short commercial. Yes, Tapatio has only one Liga MX, one Liga Expansión match left in the regular season. The guys have already sealed the playoffs. Actually, the guys are leaders. No, I'm wrong. It's 2 regular season matches left. The guys commanded the regular season table with 28 points. We're tied with Leones Negros, 2 ahead of Atlante. But yeah, we are the leaders of Liga Expansión, and we will be playing Celaya this Friday in exactly 2 days' time at Estadio Jalisco. So everything's served for El Tapatio to walk into Liguilla as the leaders of Liga Expansión, and let's hope that we finish at the best spot possible. And at the moment, I think that our Liguilla opponents will be Tepatitlán, but we still gotta see that because we still have some matches left to dispute in the regular season.
Okay, and they're doing well. That's our cantera. Remember, everybody?
yeah.
This is where all our team players, hopefully we'll see Tuni Wilke up in the first team soon. Gamberos as well.
What a guy.
Yes,
Talented
wow.
guy.
If you guys haven't watched Tapatio, Guys, tune in. Most of the games are they're in a private network, but you can watch them. And Tapatio is playing at another level, guys. It's like they're a first division team, really. Truly, they would be competing at the top levels up in Liga MX. No problem. No problem. Okay, where can we watch it? I'll do this one. So Chivas Tapatio against Club Celaya. I used to remember Club Celaya was great matches against the first team. Will be on Friday, November 1st. You'll be able to watch it on Claro Sports, on Hi, and on TVC, right? You guys can watch it there at 7 p.m. Mexico City time. And well, like Gabi loves to say, and I love it when she says it, do the math. Okay. But Central Time, it's 8 p.m., Pacific Time 6, and Eastern Time 9 p.m. Okay, guys, you got to watch them. These guys are at another level. If you really wanted to talk about football in the future, you got to watch the present of it, because that is a great team, my friends.
And excellent we are team. All about Cantera Rojiblanca on this show. So, yeah, you should be watching also Tapatio games. So, yeah.
100%.
You've got to. You have to. And before we leave, I need to mention the Gamer G. There was a special event at the Akron last weekend. The Gamer G event. We have a new place to play. Yay! Okay, you guys see me right now. I'm in a setup. The guys from production, muchas gracias. Thank you guys for setting this up for me. But hopefully the next show will be in the new gaming room.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Gotta visit that.
I might, because production just gave me the eye.
We're like,
don't be saying stuff that you don't know about. But if you wish, I'm like this. If you wish for something and it happens, pues, there you go. Look at 5 years and we have a program because of wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. So Gamergy, there's a video up there. Check it out. You guys got to come over here and check out what's going on at the Akron. If you have a chance on Sunday, I think the game room is already ready for you to play on Saturday or Sunday. Okay?
I think there's footage.
I know there's footage. Do we have it?
Yeah.
Production?
Yes.
Let's watch.
Gusto saludarles desde el Estadio Akron, sede del Gamergy, aquí en 2024. El día de hoy se hace historia por varios sentidos, y es que a mis espaldas está la Arena Yeyan, un espacio dedicado aquí en la Casa del Guadalajara para los videojuegos. Tiene distintas consolas, tiene distintas computadoras y espacio también para juegos mobile. Es el primer estadio en Latinoamérica, el Akron, que cuenta con un espacio de este tipo para que antes de los partidos del Guadalajara, de Chivas Femenil y del Tapatio, la gente pueda venir a echarse la vuelta y jugar algunos videojuegos. Además, es la primera vez que el Gamergy se lleva a cabo en un estadio de fútbol y lo hará por las siguientes 3 ediciones, 2024, 2025 y 2026. Así que para toda la comunidad gamer de la Perla Tapatía y el resto del país, esto es una extraordinaria noticia. Recuerda que este sábado y domingo estará disponible el Gamergy en el Estadio Akron. Consigue ya tus boletos en Boleto Móvil y no te pierdas toda la experiencia del Gamergy. Habrá muchos influencers, distintas actividades, puedes venir a retar a pro players y también divertirte en cualquiera de los espacios que están destinados para ti. Gracias por habernos acompañado en este reporte rojiblanco. Ven y visita la Arena Yeyan, de verdad no tiene desperdicio. Hasta la próxima.
If you don't know what to do when you get to the stadium early, you gotta go to the gaming room, man. Tons of stuff. If you can play against a pro, put your money where your mouth is. Well, not literally, but you could play against a pro, right? And see what happens. I think it's great. Chivas has so many things at the stadium as well. There's the Bar 1906. There's the tour that you could take. I think that's out of hours. We have the gaming room.
Rebaño.
And yeah, Fiesta Rebaño, there's tons of stuff. Outside the stadium is also incredible. The best tacos. Look for a green truck. Look for a green truck. Deliciosos. My favorites. Okay, guys, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. So, my friends, it's time to check what?
The MVP.
The MVP winner.
Who has the numbers? Let's see who won.
Who won? Because we don't have
Data. Oh, there we go.
O sea,
Was that you, Gabby?
No, Robert.
Really? Oh, he's taking
Yeah, El
he's taking the
Padilla.
lead.
So what's the score now?
We're 4-4-3.
4-4-3.
4-4-2.
4-4. 4-4-2.
4-4-2.
Alfredo,
Yeah, I fell behind, and I
man,
was
you got to
leading
be a
it.
demagogue. Jump on the
I was leading
opportunity as soon as the game ends. Boom.
Oh, we're gonna have to do
Right.
that now, don't we?
Well, somebody did it, and now we all have to do it. Anyway, my friends, thank you for voting. How many votes? Anyone see the numbers or nothing? How many people
I don't know if
participated?
production has the numbers at the moment.
No, then we could check
No, we
it.
don't have it.
We
We
can
don't have
check
it
it
right now.
next week. My friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this special edition. Remember that this show is for you, all you guys out there in the Chivaverse. Many thanks. And don't forget, we miss you. Come, like Curtis did last week, come and join the talk, okay? Come and share what you have to say. You can speak Spanish if you like. Si gustan participar, pueden hablar en español también, okay? Don't forget, we'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully with good news. And, pues, ahí nos vemos. Have a beautiful, beautiful week.
Happy Halloween. Stay safe, everybody.
Oh yeah, stay safe.
Stay safe.